Welcome to Tech Talk. My name is Benjamin Obeta. So I saw that many people are having challenges about this particular tax on ALX. It is JIT. So from the Slack channel, find out that many people are finding it difficult to do this particular task. So I decided to make a video about it. So all about today, I'll be discussing about JIT, and I'll be showing you step by step you follow in order to complete this task. So I will not go in depth about JIT. So if you want to read more about JIT, then you can follow these resources over here. It explains more about JIT. You can follow them. You can follow all the resources provided for them, and I advise you to follow them so that you can understand everything about JIT and GitHub. So basically this video is dedicated to solving this task. So explaining the areas that you might have challenge. I have seen in the Slack channel some challenges people are facing. So that's what I'm going to be discussing in this video. And I'll be showing step by step you feel that you will not have any challenge and all your checks will run, all your tests will run okay and to be marked done. So follow me on this video. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, click on subscribe, click on like and drop your comment. So today we'll be following it line by line, step by step. So the learning objective has been stated, the purpose, what you are going to learn, what you're supposed to know. So you can follow them, read about them step by step, and you will be good to go. So so basically this the basic use this place. These are the basic command that we'll be using uh, in this task. So the git clone is just in form of downloading the code from the GitHub down into your local machine. So that's what this command is used, the git clone. So the git clone, then the repo, the URL to the repo. So the touch, because the touch is used to create any file. If you want to create any file, use the touch. Like this is the example. This command now is creating a file named test. Then the git add is for you to add any file you have created or any changes you have made in your local machine. You can use git add to keep the track of those changes. Use it to add those changes to git. Then git commit is committing those changes. So and after committing the changes, then git push is for you to upload those changes to GitHub. So these are the major git command we'll be using in on this project, and as as we go, you get familiarized. You get used to all these command and you see how they work. So the first task here is to create and set up your Git and GitHub account. So if you don't have a GitHub account, you can create them by by now I believe that everybody has a GitHub account now. So you can go through here to create uh, your GitHub account. But I have a GitHub account already. So, but if you don't have, you can go and create a GitHub account. And I'll not show you that because it's not on the scope of this tutorial. believe everybody that is watching this tutorial now, we have a GitHub account. So after that, the step one is to create a personal access token. How do you create your personal access token? So let me show you then. When you open GitHub, you can navigate to this small profile icon over here. You can see where I'm clicking now. I'm hovering over. Then when you click on it, you can see the drop down. Then you go to settings. Click on settings. Then you scroll down. When you click on settings, to bring up this page, you scroll down to this developers settings. You see developers settings. Click on it. Then you see personal access token. Then click on personal access token. So you have two drop down here, two options here. You can click the token classic, but this is the newest one. This is still under development, and this one is working very fine. So find green token, click on it, generate it, then click on it, then you will see here generate new token. I generated the previous token here. So but you can click on generate new token. When you click on generate new token here, you'll be able to enter your password, your GitHub password, and click confirm. So here now you'll be able to create your token, the name of the token you want. So what am I using the token for? I say ALX. Let me say ALX project. Uh, let me say ALX task. Then the expiry date. You see here the expiry date. How many days do you want it to last? You can see the options. You have 30 days, 60 days, 70 days, 90 days. So let me say 90 days. I want this token to last for 90 days and it will expire. Then the description, you can then from the ALX, say the description. Did not give us any description. So then you can put this is used for ALX task. So that's okay. Then another settings that you have to is a public repository. Yes. Permissions. So you have to give it permission. What you want to access with this access token. Account permission here. Block another user. You have to read and write. Give it read and write. Mostly just give it the permission to read and write. So just give it the permission to read and write. Permission. Profile. SS key. Error limits. Then yeah, basically just give all the permission to read and write. Yes, and you are done. So then you click generate a token. So you have generated your token now. So don't forget, you have to copy this token because you can only see it once. If you navigate out of this page, you never see this token again. Copy it and save it in a file. Copy it. It's now copied. Look, save it in a doc file, a Google Doc. Save it in a Google Doc file. Let me just say, let me find for my Google Doc over here. Look for a new file. and save it on a file, because you can only you just have one access to it. Yes, save it here, so it's secure there. Then go back to this one. Then boom, that's your access token. So go back to your page, then follow the next step. The second step is update your profile on the intranet. You go to your intranet and update your profile. Click on this place. Click on your profile. Then go to your JIT social media. Your GitHub username, can update it there. I updated my own then. So go back. For the next step. Next step 3. Create your first repository. So I'm creating a first repository. Step 3. Go to your GitHub, and to create a repository, you see this plus icon over here at top right over here above you now. Then click on it, click a new repository. Then what's the name of the repository? You say you should name it ALX course, ALX pre-course. So you copy it so that I don't do mistake, because the sandbox will be using this. So you paste it over here to check. So I have created this repository before, so I will not be able to create it again. But you will follow it close, you will be able to create it. No readme. Then when you click on this, I'll just put something to differentiate it. So yeah, and when you click on create repository, you'll be able to create that repository over there. So yes, you have created your repository. Then what's the next step? Go. Okay, the description. You do not include the description, so you can include the description over here. Go to that place. You can see with me. So you can include. Don't forget. While doing it, don't forget to include the description. Uh, Then no readme and no JIT ignore. So yes. So the next step is to open the sandbox. Open the sandbox. Open the sandbox. Then okay, you go down to here, get your sandbox. I say get sandbox. Click on it. Then you click on this web tab. Let's read the instruction very well. The first step is open sandbox. On the intranet, just under the task, click on the get sandbox, then run. Then once the container is open, click on web terminal to open the shell. So that's what we'll be doing. Scroll down to it, get sandbox, click on this web term. Yes. So let's follow the next instruction. We'll be following step by step. So anywhere you are having a problem, you can just skip the video to that point and solve your problem. So the step number 5 say clone your repository. So how do you clone your repository? Say by doing from your terminal, your web term, you have to paste this. Just copy this. But you have to change, yeah, where you see, okay, let's copy it, say a separate file. so you'll be able to edit it. Then go to doc, our Google Doc file. Just paste this. So you can now change, you can now edit this. You cut out the copy access token where you see this place, your access token over here. That's where you are going to paste your access token. Paste it over there. Then your username, where you see your username, cut it out. Then write your username over there. My username. So then the entire link. Copy the entire link like this. Then go to your web term and paste it over there and click enter. Okay, you can see because I have this repository before, it already exists, so it will not be able to clone it anymore. So, but you can, if you do it like this, it will clone it, and it will require to ask you for a password. I think I should already exist. Should require a password. Should I delete this? So when it asks for a password, what you have to do is go back to your list, your access token, copy it and paste on the password. So okay, let me just do something that will require a password. Let me say git push photo. Okay, cd. First of all, cd to the cd to the root ALX. Cd the root ALX. Then let me say git push over here now, so that it will require a password. Okay, you can see now. So whenever you see this password for this, is requiring a password, what is asking of is your access token. So what you have to do is just paste your access token, Control V. The access token you copied from this place. Copy it from there, then say Control V. It will not show because that's how terminal is meant. Is designed to work. Does not show anything password. So you click on enter. You can see it will now remove. If this it will now push your your changes to the GitHub. So yeah, that's all about cloning. So why this is not responding, because I have cloned this before. I have done my project. So at this point, if you have not cloned if you have not cloned, if you are still starting, this is the first time of cloning, all this thing is going to work out, and it's going to require you a password. When it requires for you to paste a password, just copy your access token and paste it there and click enter. It will just clone it to your direct you just clone it to your local machine and you start for the next step. So yeah, now I'll be going on to the next step. Let me clear my timer. I believe you understand that part. So step 6 is create the readme and push the modification. So you are required to create the README and push the modification to GitHub. So what are you going to do? What you're going to do here is cd into, go to your web time. Okay, cd into this. We are into it. Let me go back. Right, we're already into it. So step 6, say create a readme and push the modification. What you have to do is go to your terminal, cd into your root direct into your repo, which is ALX precost. So you are into your repo now. So inside your repo now, you create a readme file. How do you create a readme file? Use touch, then readme. Readme.md. So you have created a readme.md inside your inside inside your repo now. So and inside the content, okay, inside the readme now, you say you should type my first readme. So how do you access this? You say, how do you type it? Echo my first readme into uh, into readme into the file readme file to readme.md. So this is it. This is there now. So the next step is, and when you say when you want, let's see what is inside the readme.md now. You can see my first readme. So for you to, if you want to see what is inside any file, you use this command. Use this command cards, then the file you want to look into. So let's go back. So you can see it now. My first readme. Then the next step is here. Say update your Git identity. You can update your Git identity by entering this command over here. I have done that previously. So you have to enter this command here to come to your this and copy it. So your email will be here. So the place of which you enter your email over there, then click enter to update it. Then go to the second line, copy it, Here your username, your name should be here. Then enter it to update it. So I have done this before and I don't want to repeat it again. So the next step here is say add these files to Git, commit the changes with the message, my first commit, and push to the remote server origin. So what you have to do is first of all you say git add. After git add, these are the sequence. After git add, you say git add, git add space period. You press enter. After then git commit dash m. This dash m means message. Then you enter the message. The message they say you should enter is my first. Make sure you're entering exactly what they ask you to do here so that all your checks will pass. So copy it and paste over there. Don't forget to close the question mark, yeah, the quotation mark. Then you press enter. Okay, so you can see now the changes has been committed. The first has been committed. So the next thing is for you to what push to remote server by saying git push and click enter. See now, okay, it's requiring a password. So I have to go to this, copy my access token, and then sorry, copy my access token, then paste it over there. Okay, you can see my changes have been made. So on my push, you can see it now successful. So you go to the next step. So you are able to push all these changes into the remote server now. And uh, when you go to your this sorry this one. Yeah, when you go to your repo, you'll be able to see the changes uh, you have made over there. You'll be able to see the changes you have made. So the next step, and you can run your check. You can run your check from here now. You can run your check. When you run your check, you can see all the check was successful. All the check passed successful. Okay, so meaning that you are in line with what you are doing. So the next um, task is repo session. So you should create a new directory called this in your repo. Create a new directory called this in your repo. Then make sure you include a non-empty readme in your directory. Then after that, at the root of the repository and in the directory of this, then An important part, say make sure you commit and push your code to GitHub. Otherwise, the checker will not be. Yes. So after doing all this, don't forget to push your code to the GitHub. Like before you push your code, yeah, git add, git commit, and git push. So you'll be doing that now. Copy this. This is the name of the directory you're asked to create. So to create a new directory, use the command md no sorry mkdir, then the name of the directory you want to create, which I have copied from there, and hit the enter key. Sorry, mkdir, the name of the directory. Okay, directory, this file exists. Okay, this file exists, so I created it before. So what I should do, let me just remove all those files there. Let me remove it so I can start afresh. Yes. So to remove a file, say rm, that's r. Let me just do it like this and remove it. So it's done. Let me clear it up. So what you have to do is create a new directory, which is mkdir, then the name of the directory, and hit enter. Successful. So let's look into this our repo and see what is inside there. Let's ls to list what is inside there. You can see you have this directory as a root directory and readme file we created in the first task. So what's the next step? The next step is for you to create a readme file inside this directory. So how do you create a readme file inside it? So what you do is, let's say, what you do is touch, then what, say non-empty, what are you going to put inside? Say it's non-empty readme. So let's just say this is a readme file. It's a readme. Okay, close it. Then put it inside into which into this sorry, we are asked to create a readme file inside this directory, right? So what you have to do is touch then readme by creating a readme file .md, creating it into this directory over here. Let me just copy it. Is it copy before? Yes. Click enter. So let's head into the directory. Let's head into it and see what is inside right now. We are into it now. Let's list what is inside LS. So nothing is inside. So nothing is inside now. So this we have created readme directory. So this command now work. Touch readme readme.md. Inside it, yes, you can say ls. Yes. So we have created this readme file inside this our directory now, and this particular thing is solved. So don't forget to push the code to the this. So what you have to do is push the code git add to add the changes, git commit to commit the changes, message. I don't have any message. No, just have to push it. Let's say readme file created, then it's committed. That's it. Committed it. Then say git push. Then to require a password, then go to your access personal access token, copy it again, then paste. When you click enter, you have pushed. Boom, you have pushed to your repository. Then that one is done. You can check your code. You can see if all the tests passed. Close it. Then you move to the next. So what are you required to do here is to create for the moment we have an empty project directory containing this readme. It is time to code. So inside this directory now, say you should create the other directories inside this directory now, which is bash, C, and JS. Then create these empty files inside the various directories that you have created. So let's take it turn by turn. First of all, let us create these three directories: bash, C and JS. Go to this, we are into it. Just say make mkdir, then the list of the directory you want to make. You can make more than one directory at a time. You can create more than one directory at a time. Bash, like just space, then JS, then click enter. So let's say you have created this directory now. Let's look into it and see what is there. You can see it now. You have bash, you have C directory, you have JS. So when you see these colors directory, you see they have different color from file, ordinary file. So these are directory. Why this is a file. So what next? They say you should create file. You should create this file inside the C directory. So how do you do that? Just say by using your touch command. Go to this touch what you want to create, which is, let's see, what's the file you want to create? C is from .c. That's the extension for C programming language. So touch, then the file. Now, first of all, let's seed into C. Seed it into C directory. Seed it into C directory. We are into C directory now. Then you can now create the file touch. Then the name of the file and click enter. So we have created this. Let's look into the directory C and see what is inside now by saying listing it ls and enter. You can see it. You have created the file. This is the file now. So what next? Create another file inside JS, which is main.js. What you have to do is seed into, okay, let's go back to the previous directory, then seed into JS. Seed into JS. So we are into JS now. Then we can now create the file main.js. Click on your enter. Then let's list this and see what is inside the JS now. You can see main.js. We have main.js. The next one is to create index.js. You can see it here. Create index.js. Still inside JS directory. So what you have to do is we are still inside JS directory. Touch, then paste it main.js. Click on your enter. Then let's look into the JS directory again. You can see we now have two files inside this JS directory, which is index.js and main.js. So that's what we are asked to do. Okay, let's say create a file again in bash. Yeah, so create this file ALX inside bash with these two lines there. So what you have to do is go to this, go back to your root directory, Go back to your root directory. So, and let's list what is inside the root directory and see. You can see bash, you can list, then let's cd into bash, cd into bash directory. So we are into bash directory now. Then you can create those file there. You can create those files. Okay, they say you should have these two lines there. So what you have to do is we use uh, echo command. So what you have to do here is use echo command, echo. Then these are what you are required to do. Or you can also use vim command lines, like vi command lines. You can use echo, you can use vi command lines. Though I prefer using vi command line. So it gives you more clear understanding of everything. Just type vi, then the name the name of the file. So the name of the file over here is what ALX. Say you should ALX. So ALX. But make sure you are inside this bash directory before typing this, because this will create a file called ALX inside the bash directory. So now I know by now you should know about VI text editor, which is Vim. So the Vim text editor, they have two commands. They have two mode: the command mode and the text, the insert mode. So when you press I, to now you can see it is now on insert mode. And when you press, you can move from insert mode to command mode by pressing the escape key. So now it is on command mode. So when you click uh, I, it's on insert mode. So when it is in insert mode, you can type anything you want. So they say you should have this two line. So you have two lines. This thing inside this, just copy so I will not do mistake. Come here and paste it to the line. Go back again. Copy this so I don't make a mistake. Come to this line and paste it, and that's all. You can exit. You can exit the VI, the Vim text editor by clicking on, first of all, to command escape key, then column X, type column X and press enter. So you now go back to this place again. So let's list what is inside now. LX, and see, we now have this file ALX inside our bash directory. So you can see what is inside the ALX by typing cat ALX. So you can see these are the two lines we are required to put inside this ALX file. So these are the contents of this ALX file, and that's what we are required to do. So the next one is create a file inside the bash, which is school. Create a file school inside bash directory with these two lines inside the file. So the same, you can follow the same way we did the first one. Vi school. This vi school will create a file named school inside this bash directory. So, and it will open the file for you. So you can now write anything you want to write inside the file. Like clicking on I, insert mode, you can write anything you want. And when you want it to go to the command mode, press the escape key. It will now be on command mode. And when you press I, to go to the insert mode. So let's insert the two lines that are required over here. Copy it, uh, go to the place, paste it, go back again, copy the next one, go to this and paste it. So you are done. Go back to command mode and type uh, column X. You can see it down over here. So this down over here, column X. Then press enter. You now exit. You have exited the Vim editor, the VI editor. Then here, let's see what is inside the VI editor now. The school file. First of all, let's say list the bash. You can see inside the bash directory now, you have two files now, the ALX and the school. So let's see what is inside the school file by writing cat school. So you can see it now. So we are done with this. So the next thing is add all these new files to Git. So and commit your changes, having this as the message, the commit message. So what you have to do is to add all these our changes to Git by writing Git add. First of all, you add all of them. This Git add means that you are adding all the changes that you have made. For example, if you don't want to add all the changes that you have made, just want to add the file. Like for example, like you want to add one file. What you have to do is just git add the name of the file. You say so for you to add to git, go back to your repo directory here. Make sure that you are on this directory before you can add before you'll be able to add to git. So you say git add. I'm adding all the changes. Then git commit -m message. Then enter the message, the commit message. This commit message helps you to know at each point what you have done, what you have pushed. So it's very useful to write a meaningful message while committing your changes. So press enter. So I've committed. Then next is git push to the remote server as github. Then put in your access token. Put in your access token. Control V. Yes, you can see I've successfully pushed to Git. Then go back to your this and run your test. See every text pass. Correct. We're moving on. So that's it. So what the challenges you might have that will make your code to fail is one, if if you make a mistake in any of the file. For example, you you do not write this code correctly, or this code is not inside this bash uh, directory. Maybe you wrote this, you created a file school inside another directory like C directory or JS directory. This your code will not run. It will not pass. Another challenges you have is if you do um, if you create a wrong file in a wrong directory. So you have to be careful while creating files. Make sure you follow the instruction. Make sure you copy the right one. That's why I used to copy them so I don't make mistake. So anything I'm creating, any file I'm creating, I come and copy it exactly. Because if you make a mistake, or if you make a mistake in the spelling, your code will not pass successfully. So that's what we should look out for and make sure that we are doing everything correctly. So with this, with this, I believe with the example I have from the first, second, and third to this point now, we'll be able to follow the steps and finish up the remaining of the task. So it's just the same thing. Follow the instruction. Everything you have covered everything in this tutorial. You have done git push, you have done git add, git commit, and the rest of it. So everything, you have created a file, you have created a directory, you have created you have inserted words into the files. So everything that is remaining, we have done virtually everything. So just follow the steps and you get your project done. I don't want to finish everything. I just want to leave the rest for you to handle. And if you are still having challenges, you can message me on my email. Then I'll be dropping the link to my email. You can message me on my WhatsApp. You can message me on my Instagram. Follow my Instagram. Then send me a DM, and I will respond to you and help you out. You can also message me on the Slack channel, uh, Benjamin Obeta. Search for Benjamin Obeta. You see me there. Message me on Slack channel, and I'll be happy to help you out in any of the challenges you're having. Thank you so much for watching. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can um, like my YouTube channel, comment, drop your comment on the comment section. Tell me the next video you would like me to do, the next challenges, the next anything you want me to do. You can just tell me the improvement. I welcome your critics. Anyone, I welcome everything. Thank you so much. God bless you.